start the show.
What scene was it from?
Welcome to the Out of Pocket Anime Podcast.
What was it
It's
from?
your boy, the Comedy Hashira.
No,
we got
what was it
Blackie
from?
Chan over here.
No.
We're covering My
No,
Hero
what was it from?
Academia.
What was it from?
Fucking season 7, episode what? 6 through 12, 7 through 12? That's right. I stole your intro, bitch. Say hi to the people.
No, I ain't saying hi.
Say hi to the motherfucking
Nope.
people. That's how we're starting here.
Nope, we're not.
Those of you don't understand, we're in the
refuse.
middle of an argument, and
Turn away.
I pulled a fucking
away.
power play, and I started the show without him.
You know I can.
How
end
do
the
you
show.
feel?
You know I can end the show.
We
right
have
now.
live footage from Blackie Chan.
You know
right
I can
now.
end the show.
Blackie, how are you feeling in this very moment? I feel like we disappointed the fans. I feel like
That's not what I sound like.
I feel like my big brother got the best of me.
Mm-mm.
I feel like I'm just a disappointment in life.
Are you done or are you finished?
And I'll never recover.
Are you done
I'm
or you
done,
finished?
but I'm not finished, bitch. What's up, everybody? Yeah, got
That's really
him.
how you want to do this.
All right. Yeah, oh yeah, that's how we're starting the show, bitch.
Oh my god.
That's how we're starting the show. That's how we are starting.
Mhm.
Now, real quick, just so you guys know, we already covered episodes 1 through 5 of this season, or 1 through 6 of this season, right? You're gonna
Yes.
have those linked below?
1 through 6. Yep, it'll be linked.
Yep. It's two different episodes. We did episode 1 all by itself, right? Or did we not?
Yes. We did the first episode all by itself, and
Yep,
then
yep.
we did 2 through 6 technically.
Yeah, then we did 2 through 6. So he'll have those linked below. So if you haven't seen those, go check those out first. Stop this right now. Hit the stop.
Yeah.
Then you go watch those.
Spoilers.
Then you
left
come
and
back
right.
and you watch us.
Yep.
All right. And
Mhm.
yeah, this is a spoiler warning. This did just come out. So if you haven't watched the actual episodes, stop right now unless you want it spoiled, because we're not going to fucking say spoiler alert every time we speak. It's not going to happen, guys.
it's
Ain't going to do it for you.
It's at halftime, right? So like, do you know when
Yeah.
the next episode is going to come out?
I
Episode 13?
don't know. I actually didn't look it up, but I know they did take a break.
Okay.
So they did take a break at episode 12. They're going to come back around and finish out the season.
Those
honestly,
money guzzlers.
If they're smart, they'll do it like right around probably what? October, November, just to make sure that they're in it for Anime of the Year.
Yeah. Probably maybe even a little bit actually, yeah, probably a little bit before October, probably September.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because 12 episodes, so 3 months. So you want to
Yeah.
end like right as they're voting, stuff like that. Like I think
Yeah, right as the
I'm
year
not.
ends.
Well, I don't like that. I don't like the idea of waiting that long. But I also like I get it.
Like
You
waiting
got
that
yeah,
long for the
yeah, if you're trying to win awards, like time buys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree.
Like I understand people can say JJK was time biased, but it was so good. I think
Yeah.
JJK would have won regardless.
And I'm
but-
still shocked that people don't like JJK.
It's wild.
I just
It is
don't,
wild to
especially
me.
if you're to shonen anime.
Yep.
Like maybe I get the
Absolutely.
people who only watch like Oshinoko style shows,
Yes, sir.
but if you're a shonen fan, I don't know how you don't watch that. Shout out to
Alright, guys.
JJK.
So I do have a question. All right. It's
Mhm.
something I just thought about. We are what, 7 seasons in?
7 seasons in.
We're 7 seasons in, 12 episodes into 7 seasons. And this
Mhm.
is the first time I've ever had this thought. Why the fuck do the heroes wear masks?
Why do they?
Yeah. Everybody knows who they are. Some of them go by their real names.
Yeah. Was that
Why
always
do
the
they
purpose
wear
of the
masks?
mask? Just to
It's to hide your identity.
identity? Well,
Yeah,
Superman
that's
didn't
always
do that.
been the. Yeah, but his was a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Wonder
I
Woman
honestly
didn't do
don't want to start that argument.
that.
Who
Who else we got?
That is. I'm not sure if you've ever talked to those like diehard Superman fans about him not like
Oh.
fucking taking off his hat and glasses, and people don't recognize
They
him.
argue
But-
that?
Oh, fucking shit gets wildly out of control.
Wow.
I almost
I didn't
wanted
know
to
they
punch a
argue that.
guy over this once
Yeah.
for getting so disrespectful in this argument.
Right.
I was like, hey, dude, I know you're like 12, but fucking watch your mouth. I
Jesus.
will drop you
Jesus.
and I will stomp you out,
Don't
child.
make me bring up the AOT baby.
Fuck that AOT baby, dude. Kill that baby.
Stomp on that. Rumble on that baby.
Let's get the rumble going on that baby, guys. Hashtag rumble that baby.
Hashtag you go, Aaron. You go.
Hashtag OOP podcast. Like and
Okay.
subscribe.
Okay.
Gotta throw the plug in there.
Gotta plug.
Gotta throw the plug in there. But like seriously, why do they wear masks? And how have I not thought of this until right now?
No, I was always just thinking it was
like part of the superhero, right?
yeah, just
Yeah, that's what's crazy thing.
never-
You don't even think about it. Like you don't because you're like, oh, superhero mask. It makes sense.
yeah.
But realistically, people didn't know who the heroes were, like in real life, and they did that to protect their families and stuff.
Mhm.
But like, they know who they are in this world.
Yeah. Yeah, even Bakugo wears like an eye thing, right?
Yeah. I mean,
when
Midoriya
he's
technically has a mask that he never wears.
Yeah, that he rarely ever wears. Yeah.
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 So it's like, why are they wearing masks? Who are you?
yeah.
Who are you hiding your identity
Hey,
from?
Endeavor be walking around like, you know who the fuck I am.
Yeah, they showed up to that nigga's house for it. Yeah. Kill me, Endeavor. Kill me. I want to die in your historic flames.
Yeah.
The fuck?
That was weird. Like, you guys couldn't write anything else?
Also, why wasn't Endeavor like, all right.
And just killed him?
Yeah.
Because he was thinking about his kids.
Fuck them kids, dog. Kill that nigga.
He was struggling with his kids.
He was struggling. He
like,
was struggling.
Like All For One. All For One was fucking that nigga up in the head.
Dude, spitting truce. Spitting truce the whole time. But they did start with the Todoroki fight.
Yes, they did.
Right? Because they split everybody up.
Mm-hmm.
We established that
when
we
set
talked
up
about
Endeavor.
episode 5.
This is just classic season 7 setting that motherfucker up.
Shit on
They're
Endeavor.
Like, we're gonna let you guys watch Todoroki and Gabi argue over their father being a piece of shit for an episode, maybe 2 episodes.
Father catches the beats.
Catches the beats and the fucking Frieza shit talk 101.
Yeah,
from All
shit,
For One.
dude.
I was like,
oh. So, like, I was watching this, and as I enjoyed it, I started to like, and I've kind of understood this low key, but it wasn't as prevalent until this season so far, where I was like, okay, I love this show. This is one of my favorite shows. I truly understand why people don't like this show.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, I can see why people wouldn't fuck with this show.
Like these fights are so good, and they stop in the middle of these fights. Like, we're season 7, and we're still giving a whole bunch of backstory.
Yeah,
like we got 30 seconds of fighting, then we got 15 minutes of backstory. Like, this is DBZ light-ish. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think JJK kind of ruined that.
God, JJK,
because there was
wild,
none of that.
dude.
Like, I think there was
none of that.
one of that. Like with Navarro.
Like, where are you from, nigga? Who cares?
That was it.
Put them hands up.
Yeah. So that I did think about again, and I still think about whether or not I like want to introduce my hero to some people who I want to get into anime.
Dude, it's so good, but it's like, will they? Do they have the patience for it?
And then it's like, okay, well, if I introduce them to something that's different, are they gonna come over to my hero and still like not respect it even more because I showed them the other one?
Right. So here's something interesting that I actually just thought of right now when I was like, it's DBZ light. So you know how Todoroki, he talks about the flash fire and how he like has the fucking X on his chest, like an X-Men.
Yeah, it's his heart.
Yeah, he explained it. I know it makes sense, but because I don't get it, it doesn't make sense.
It's his heart. Kamihashira, you need to be more sensitive.
I'll be sensitive, you bitch. Stop crying about your dead dad.
Whoa.
Your dead brothers.
I was about to say dead dad. What you talking about?
I don't know. I just started making shit. I do that sometimes.
You almost lost you there.
You know, I do things, like a liar.
Yeah. But yeah, that it was definitely Todoroki's moment. The
Yeah,
freaking
but
dope, which is a dope animation.
it was fucking cold. I still don't fully understand it, but it made sense when they explained. I was like, that adds up. I don't
He
get
adds
it,
the fifty
but I also
percent
don't understand.
called the 50% honey, puts it in his heart.
Yeah, no, I circulate the blood. You feel touch it, it's cold. I'm not touching that shit. How is like that's
It's
wild to me.
cold
Like,
fire.
yeah, they're like, he's like, yo, touch it. And he was like, okay. I was like,
He's like,
nigga,
it's
this dude,
cool.
this dude took an X, put it on his chest, and lit it on fire, and you're just gonna touch it? Like, no questions asked?
I mean, I'd touch it.
I touch it eventually,
Yeah.
but I'm saying no
Too
questions
tempting.
asked.
It's too tempting.
Like, I'm thinking they're trying to fuck with me. They'd be like, yeah, touch it. They're in school, dude. They're in high school.
You know
Like,
who I
for
know would
sure
touch
they're
it?
fucking with you.
Lemillion.
No, Lemillion touch that shit.
I know he would now.
Yeah, he would.
But
But
yeah.
like I'd be
So
like
what's
if
your issue with that? Do you just have an issue with it?
so the whole point of me bringing that up
Yeah.
is he goes into that whole soliloquy
Right? About
about
Thank you, Deku.
yeah, and I didn't want to go with
I
my
love
dad's.
you.
I picked my own path.
Yeah. This is my power.
This did you get
This
through
my
Dragon Ball
power
Super?
Yeah. Wait.
Okay.
Through Dragon Ball Super up to, because isn't it still going?
I think so, but
Yeah.
I think we're at the same point.
Okay.
I think we're at the same point.
Yeah.
Or at least I thought it ended. I
Jiren?
thought they just haven't come out with more episodes yet.
Yeah, not
but-
animes, but the manga is still
Yeah,
going.
the Jiren. The
Jiren?
Jiren fight.
Yeah.
And that ended it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so this actually reminded me of when Gohan, when he's getting ready to go into the tournament and he asks his dad to fight him. Do you remember that?
Getting ready to go into the tournament. Cell Saga?
No.
Oh.
I literally just asked if you watch Dragon Ball Super. Come on,
Dragon
man.
Ball Super,
what are we
yeah.
doing?
That was like tournament, but then I was
What are we
like,
doing
that
here,
was
man?
Super as well, dude. I forgot their writing is shitty. I'm sorry. All right. Yes. He asked to fight him because. Okay, really? You back?
I was asking, like, this guy, you know?
Okay. Yeah. He wanted to fight him because he's like, I needed to test my power again.
Yeah. So you remember this.
I'm back to reality.
Now
Back
we're in
to
the
reality.
real spot.
Yes.
Correct. Up there goes gravity.
We're just taking L's left and right.
Fire. So he tells us that his dad asked him, aren't you gonna go Super Saiyan? And he goes, no, I decided to take a different route.
Right.
And he goes to Gohan Mystique.
Yeah. I think isn't it Ultimate Gohan?
I've heard it called Mystique, Ultimate Gohan. I've
said
heard 1,000 different things. Yeah. I always call it Mystique because it was the first one I heard.
Okay, X-Men. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Continue.
Thank you. Gohan turns into morphs into a blue
Gohan
bitch.
Mystique. It's
he
morphin'
morphs-
time.
Gohan Mystique.
It's morphin' time.
Like, how did Jennifer Lawrence get here, nigga?
And why is he naked now?
Why is this nigga naked? Hey, Gohan, do you know you're a girl and naked? I don't think that's what you were trying to do,
What you think this is? What you think this is Hell's Paradise now? We just turning men into women?
Just turning men into women. Women into men.
Women into men. Back and forth,
Yep,
baby.
back and forth. Whatever,
Right.
however we want to fuck, we fucking.
I was like, Jesus.
But yeah, so Todoroki's flash fire when he gives that speech reminded me of Gohan talking to Goku when he's like, I'm choosing a different path with this great Saiyan power that you've given me. Like, it just reminded me of that.
Yeah. Old man Kai gave him that power, but it is.
You know what the fuck I'm saying, bitch.
Study up on your DBZ, dude. Study up, dude.
Dude, my DBZ is fine. All right, you worry about your own DBZ, motherfucker.
Worry about your own. But Dobby's backstory, that was one that I actually enjoyed. I know we were shitting on them kind of stopping in between, but I was like, what? Like, I wanted to know more about Dobby because he kind of a cold dude who got fucked over as a kid who's like, man, fuck everybody at this point.
Yeah.
And when you see how much he tried to fucking what do you
Please
call
his
it?
dad.
Yeah, please his dad, get his
Not on his knees,
attention.
guys. Don't be weird.
Oh my lord. You gotta pull that out with what the line of
Whoa,
feels
no,
that we
keep it
do.
in. Keep it
Okay.
in.
Okay. All right. Chill
Oh,
out.
that's staying in, baby.
Okay. Chill out, jobless reincarnation. Don't be going over
All
here making
right.
everybody
Okay.
pregnant.
Oh,
All right.
Jesus. All
Hey
right.
man.
Continue
Just
with your
saying.
point, good sir.
Yeah, but we were talking about Todoroki. Oh, Dabi. Yeah. So seeing how much he wanted his dad's attention, it definitely made his character more connectable, more relatable.
More connectable.
Yeah. You ain't never heard that before, huh?
No, no one has. It's not a
That's
word.
that new. That's that new.
That's that new.
Yeah, that's how you start trends. But
Okay.
it was dope, but it was a little disappointing, that fight, in my opinion. It was dope, like cinematically, but I think they could have
All right.
done more. Like,
Here's
like I enjoy. Hold on,
so
I enjoy watching like a fucking uh Avatar: Last Airbender type fucking. You know how Aang be fucking
yeah. Oh, fuck
sparring and
yeah.
shit, like,
No, I know what you mean. Yeah,
and then
I get it.
Zuko, boom, 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 like when he was going up against
I
what's her
don't think that's
face.
how they look. That's
Yeah, he said,
a poor visual you're giving us, but I know what you mean.
put me in the next live action.
What's up with
Anyway,
you in this movie? You really like this one, huh? I've
that's
noticed
you
that.
didn't see
It's
Zuko
to the
doing that.
throat.
That's
To
what
the
Zuko
throat.
does, and then fire will come out.
Yeah, I know. I get it. The
Okay,
fire will come out.
but
Yeah, I got what you're doing.
how dope would that have been to see them like straight sparring rather than just throwing fire blasts at each
Well,
other and shit?
and that's the thing though. Do you think that they did it like this because of how, like, when you take just the bits of fighting they put in there, it was so small
Yeah.
that they wanted to pump it with storyline. So the only way they could end the fight is making it big explosions. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Because the
100%.
cool thing about Avatar is, in Avatar, bending is an extension of their martial arts,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Keep going.
Yeah,
You should see
bending.
me.
Bending
Excuse
is
me.
I am talking. Good lord. I can't wait. I can't wait to get a fight one of these days. Oh shit. But no, so I forgot what I was saying now. Fuck, fuck me up,
No.
nigga.
The story you said, like there's
Oh yeah,
minimal.
So no. So bending
Like
is an
they're.
extension of the
Oh
martial
yeah, the
arts.
bending. Yeah.
So it makes more sense for Avatar for them to be like hand-to-hand combat and it turn into something bigger, like it slowly evolve into something bigger, versus MHA, where they're actually like their powers are their powers. It's not
Yeah.
it's an extension of them.
Mm-hmm.
So big personalities, big feelings, the explosions, I think they actually do a very good job of trying to match that. So emotions are high for Todoroki and Dabi, so the explosions are big and powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I think they do that on purpose, but I am with you on this one. I do wish that it was more of a fight versus
Like
boom
some
boom
hand to
stop.
hand.
But it's just because I think it's just because it was so short. The fighting was actually like probably 20 seconds of their fight was an actual fight.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's personal bias as well for me.
Yeah.
I just enjoy seeing that
Yeah,
shit.
because legitimately, even when it was showing them fighting,
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of it wasn't actually fighting. It was Dobby being menacing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like putting a ring of fire around them and like,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
that was fucking
Who's like, who
nuts.
wants to
He
come
like
burn
set
you,
him.
motherfucker?
Yeah,
Dude.
he set himself
So,
on fire. He basically
oh
killed
my God.
himself.
Well, and that was his whole problem to begin with. That's why they were like, yeah, you
Yeah.
got to stop fucking using your power because your body's built for the cold and your flames are fucking hotter than anybody's. But the wildest thing was when he's like yelling and he's going after Todoroki for that final part, and he's going after him and his fucking jaw is starting to fucking come apart. The skin in his cheeks.
Start to burn.
I was like, you nasty nigga.
What a horrible quirk to be blessed with. You
Is it a
know?
blessing
That's what
if
I'm
it's
saying, though.
horrible?
It's like, because it's the hottest flame you could possibly have, like
And the
Azula, but it's also
shittiest
the
body he could have
worst.
it in?
Yeah. So it's like he's been dominating pretty much anybody he's wanted
Yeah.
to, but at the same time, he freaking burned half of his body to a crisp.
Yeah, it's like intelligence in a woman, you know? Like, why would you
Okay.
waste it?
All right. That makes absolutely no sense.
Scotty's on
Yeah.
fire.
Trying to get his band?
Makes perfect
Really?
sense. Makes perfect sense. But like really
Mm.
though, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like I agree with you on that too. Like that would be shitty.
Yeah. It'd be like, yes. And then you start to realize your body can't handle it, and you're like, no. Like, what can you do? It's like,
See,
that sucks.
so like you would think potentially he could learn to control the heat.
Or real quick, they make suits for everybody. If he wasn't such a dick and decided to go off on his own,
That's true.
he could have been a
That's
hero.
true. He was
And
a dick.
just like his dad, how they give him the ventilation
Oh yeah. They could have eventually
suit
made something for
for him that
Right.
ventilates his heat to a
Yeah,
degree. It's
and
still
to be
gonna
honest,
suck.
I think that goes back to Endeavor being a big old piece of shit. Because you would think with all that money he makes, like he's not struggling. He bought a wife.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like this nigga bought a wife.
yeah.
I think he's doing okay financially.
Mm-hmm.
He could have invested all that money into
He's the number 2 hero. He had the
technology.
biggest firm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he could have invested that
he's filthy rich.
into the technology to try and like build
Harness.
something for his son so he can do that without fucking himself up.
Yeah, but of course, he loved his son and cared about him so much. So
Yeah, he was a great father.
great father
No
figure.
issues at all.
0.
All anime dads, all the time, fantastic.
Phenomenal.
Great human beings. I'd like to have a beer with any of them.
All of them.
All of them.
At the same time.
Yeah. But what you think about, like, because the fight didn't technically end, right? Because Dobby, at the very end, they show Dobby
Well, they
coming
show
up,
him.
and he's
They show Todoroki Falcon punching a Falcon punch.
Yes, they do. But remember at the very end of one of the last 2 episodes, Dobby gets up, and now he's got the fucking X on his chest now too. Did you
I don't
not
remember
see
that part.
Literally, is at the very end.
Yeah, I don't remember. He got up. Did he walk away?
This nigga got up. No, he did not walk away. Dobby's crazy. What the
Okay,
fuck is
maybe
wrong
he's
with
not
you?
dead yet.
Even if
I thought he died.
even if you didn't know he got up, and I told you and you believe me, your first thing is he walk away. That nigga crazy.
Yeah, did he walk away?
He's not walking away from nobody.
do you
Dobby's a
mean?
problem.
Okay, buddy, you're acting like this guy hasn't ran away before, which he has.
Yeah, from home to burn down a forest and himself.
What are you talking about?
When he was a baby.
The League of Villains. I keep saying
The
Legends.
League of Legends. Oh my god,
I'm a gamer.
Dude.
I'm a gamer.
Suck. That's what you do.
The League of Villains. They do it all the time. So don't give me
do.
that whole like
He's different.
He's not
different.
Kenpachi.
He different. Nobody's Kenpachi.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever gonna live up to that.
No, not as a battle junkie ever. But no, so he gets up and he's fucking talking to Todoroki, and he's like, "Oh, didn't think I'd be able to figure it out." He literally in that split second figured out the same thing Todoroki did. So now he has an X.
You
on
sure,
his chest.
or did he just punch that X into him?
No, I'm sure.
How could he have an X?
Because he created his own.
He created his own. How? He doesn't have the same quirk.
He created his own X with just hot
I don't
flames.
Think so. I think you're talking out of your butthole.
I'm fucking not. I want to fight you right now.
I think you're talking about out of your butthole. Booty hole.
Cool. Yeah,
all right.
I heard you.
Anyway, I think he's dead.
You're the worst, dude. I think he's dead. Next fight.
on to Endeavor.
No. You gotta talk about the little bit of toga we saw, bitch.
The 3 seconds of her crazy ass bitch.
They were impactful.
Deku gave her the I could have loved you. We could have had something special. You one crazy ass bitch.
Dude, so he
He was running away the whole time. He's like, ah, just like Chris Tucker, dude.
Get away!
She gonna suck my blood.
Yo, the freak out Uchaku, Uchaku. Fuck.
Chaku. No.
I combined her first name and her last name. Oh my god. Uravity.
Oh,
I'm just gonna call her Uravity. Uraraka.
Uraraka.
Uravity. The freak out she had when fucking Toga was like, yo, we like this nigga, don't we?
I want you to be my boyfriend.
Yep. And the fact that Deku wasn't like, you're crazy. He was like, you mean like go to the movies and like share popcorn and hold hands? And nigga, you are in the middle of a fight to the death.
And he has one for all. This dude's a badass by this point. I think what I heard when he started sprinting away was that he had one more quirk left.
Yeah, that he can't use.
That he can't use, and it's
the
locked
last resort.
in a door.
Yeah.
In a box.
Oh, in a box.
Imagine floating next to him like the vestige, and he just, you have one more quirk, but you can't use it. And it's in a box.
Fucking Jamie Kennedy rolls out. Oh, in a box.
In a box.
Yeah, but he's a problem.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't just. My point to that was I don't know why he didn't just piece her up, because she's nowhere near Shigaraki.
No, and they want him to fight Shigaraki, and he
can't even. He's running away from Toga.
Yeah, I will say there was that one thing Sue said that fucking made me giggle, where she was like, "Yeah, we brought her out here because she's too much of a wild card to have her near anybody."
And that they had already had experience.
But now we have to deal with her here, and that might have been a bad idea.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, I feel that. That's a crazy bitch. You don't know what they're gonna do.
Toga kind of reminds me of like not quite to that level in regards to her power, like power scaling, but like her impact reminds me just a little bit of Toji. Where it's like that motherfucker's cold, but
where they just cause problems.
Yeah, like not quite Mahito,
I get
where
what you're
she's
saying.
not like
not like you're not
not
saying
power
power
scaling
or anything. You're just saying they're like them being there.
Correct.
Causes chaos.
Yes, their aura is kind of the same. Like you know what I mean?
You had me and then you lost me.
You don't know what aura is?
I know what it is. You're wrong though. That's why you lost me. You're just wrong.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Sorry, man.
You're always right.
I am. Thank you. You guys heard it. We're gonna clip this shit right now, and we're just gonna fucking just put that on there. You're always right.
Yep.
I'll be like, yes, sir. Yep, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
Always right.
Yep.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I don't know how I slipped into that voice, but
I don't know where you're going.
That bitch is crazy.
Yeah,
bitch is crazy.
She is.
Someone needs to put her down. Do you think?
I think it's a little annoying. She's a little annoying.
Any of these villains get killed by the heroes?
No, and it's like I was just gonna say,
fucking upsetting.
Seeing him run away from that, we've gone 12 episodes, and what have we actually seen him do other than I think kick one person or something like that? Like he has not done anything. What has he done? We have the main character who has not done anything. For 12 episodes in season 7.
I didn't think about that at all.
For 12 episodes in season 7. And imagine Yuji Itadori not doing anything in season 7 for 12 episodes.
And that's what doesn't.
Don't think so.
But that's why I understand. Like, I like the show.
It's a
even
good
though
show.
that didn't happen, I personally have no problem with it.
Yeah.
But now, because of like what you're just saying, where it's like, yeah, you have a main character who's overpowered, and he's only thrown one kick in the course of 12 episodes.
And again, we
like
saw
that's
how dope
why
he
people,
was.
yeah, that's why people don't like this show.
Yeah,
and I get it. I really do. I 100% get it.
Yeah,
and it's fucking infuriating because it's such a good show.
It is,
and it's like you guys could have went from like this really good show to being something completely different.
I thought this was gonna be especially starting off with Star and Stripe.
Oh, you thought this was gonna be that season?
Yeah, I thought like
Or
I was
just
like, dude,
nonstop
you
hands
just
thrown?
saw Deku going wild crazy on his own.
Right.
Um, yeah, no, I mean, again,
I
it's
will say
not bad.
that is yeah, that
It's
is just
it's
like
not
a
bad. I'm
disappointment
just
of what
saying
you yeah,
what it could have been.
yeah. It's like so like if they would have made this show like the hero version or like the not dark version of the kids version of fucking JJK where it's got storyline because JJK has plenty of storyline,
Yeah.
but it's just heroes throwing hands constantly. Imagine how fucking popular this would be.
Yeah.
This would be the show.
Yeah. And like I told you in some of the earlier seasons we did, I'm like, why don't they have them ever just throw hands? They
Yeah, you have
never
said that
have
on
them just
multiple
throw
occasions.
hands.
You've had that on multiple occasions. You're like, yeah, this
It's just
scenario they should throw
lazy.
more hands here. This scenario they should throw more hands here. You have been true to the hand throwing.
Hands not being thrown in this show
Yeah.
consistently.
Yeah, you have been true
Again,
to this.
have
This is
amazing
facts.
moments, have amazing moments, but still, it's like I wish, like I was telling you, we're now seeing Endeavorverse All for One,
Right.
and Endeavorverse All for One round one was leaps and bounds better animation wise, writing wise,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
everything wise than back when All Might had his last stand against All for One and took him on by himself.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
it was a better watch this time through than it was back then. And I was like, back then that could have been an ultimate fight, even though
Yeah,
it wasn't the
could've.
prime All
Right.
Might.
It was
Still
still
could have
it
been
was
a
still and it's still a good fight. Like
yeah,
we're not saying it wasn't
right.
great. Like
Don't
I
get me
loved
wrong.
that shit. I was fucked up. I was like, yeah,
Yeah, everyone was
yeah.
pointed.
I was a grown ass, fat, out of shape man, belly bouncing and all.
And then it's wait, what are you talking about?
When fucking All Might beat him.
You said grown out of shape.
Yeah, I was like, even
Oh,
I was standing up
you.
as a
I was like, I thought you were
grown
talking about
fucking
him.
out of shape man. Just like,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
with your MHA shirt on.
Yeah. Ah! They don't want us. They don't want us. You're next. You're next.
Walking by as your neighbor, looking through your window, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then I whipped out my Nichiren sword, slit
Oh
his
hell
throat.
no! What are you
Bad
looking
man.
at?
Don't make me use this.
Motherfucker starts running away.
New neighbors are weird.
But yeah, I mean, the hands not being thrown in that fight and the hands definitely being thrown in the Endeavor
Yeah.
All for One fight was dope. But then you get the Frieza shit talk, and it's like
that shit fucked. I enjoyed that.
I was like, God damn, All for One is talking
All
shit.
for One is spitting truce, which is the wildest way to talk
And then
shit.
Hawks was like, good God.
Yeah. Good God.
He had that up his sleep. Up his sleep. Up his sleeve.
God damn, you're talking like me. Am I contagious?
I know.
Are you down with the sickness?
I need to get away from you.
Good call. You and all my exes. You and every woman who's ever loved me.
Holy.
Oh my God, dude. I am on fire.
Okay, buddy. All right, we get it.
What are we talking about?
Dobby, we
I
get
blacked
it.
out.
You're on fire. We get it.
We get it. You're gonna burn yourself.
You're gonna burn yourself.
Let me guess.
Let it
Dobby's
go.
gonna throw some fire.
Let me guess. He's gonna die to his own flames.
Oh man, it's so crazy. Who would have predicted this from everything about him?
So
stupid.
That All for One Endeavor fight with Hawks was dope in that Hawks, I like him a lot. I think he's a dope character construct. He I like his quirk. Like it's a real unique quirk compared to anybody else's, and you wouldn't think it would be good. But it's like one of those quirks where it's
It's
like
the shit.
Lemillion, where
Yeah.
he makes it that good.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes to show how impactful the person using the quirk is.
Right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
grant it does help. Like you got the nigga with the teeth and you're like, what a dumbass quirk, dude.
You remember when I was talking shit about that ear bitch, and then they had her at the All for One fight, and I was like, oh my, ain't no shot they picked this ear bitch. She ain't gonna do shit.
I literally in my notes I put earphone jack bitch.
Yeah.
I go stomping on niggas. That is literally what my notes say.
Yeah, no, I don't think she did that much in that fight.
She did. She did more than she could. Yo, she lost an ear for this shit?
That's what she did out of that entire thing.
She lost an ear for this shit? You ain't gonna give her credit?
Never got his arm ripped off.
Yeah,
that
dude.
was
Yeah.
He said,
She did lose an arm.
imagine he gets ripped off real quick. And he's like, oh shit.
Just yells ouch. That'd be fucking wild. That'd be fucking wild. Oh my god.
I know I would.
Yeah.
He got his arm ripped off. Ouch! That's one thing. What was it? Yes, it was Dragon Ball Z, wasn't it? Like, didn't someone get their arms like broken or something? And it was like, ah! Wasn't it?
I don't remember. I don't
Gohan,
remember that.
where he got his arm. Gohan, one arm Kamehameha.
I know who. Yeah, I don't remember the. I don't.
All right.
Sorry, man.
Anyway,
sorry, I killed the momentum there.
all that.
I know.
Yeah.
I wish I did know.
You should have just been like, I remember.
Yeah,
I remember.
I've been like, and then
you
go
don't
now.
have to say it. That's not a good idea.
Oh my god, we're out of control. No, real quick, you bring that up, and I wanted to bring something up. How fucked up is My Hero? Do you ever look at what the episodes are called, like the names of the episode?
No, I don't. It's too much.
In this
I'm
last
to
season,
absorb
in
episode.
this 7th season, the episode where like she rolls through with the ears and shit like that. That episode is titled Extras.
I did see that.
I was like, y'all motherfuckers are wild. I go, you labeled an episode Extras.
Yeah.
And put all these sorry ass niggas in it.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. I feel like she was an extra. Like, I don't think she really did that much.
I thought that was so fucked up. I was like, y'all are doing these people dirty. I fuck with all these heroes.
All for One called them extras too. He's like,
what do you think
these extras are gonna do anything?
I actually wrote that down because it was funny because when you think about it, like when he talks, you hear Bakugo. He was calling them extras, telling them to die. Now you die. Now die. And stuff like that. I was like, he sounded a lot like Bakugo.
Yeah.
With less anger, which is wild because Bakugo is trying to be a hero.
They're all polar opposites.
Side note, big shout out to my boy Fat Gum, who is constant comic relief.
Yeah.
Remember when he's like,
there was a scene with him.
Yeah, there was a scene with it where he's talking to me. He's like, they're like, oh, here on your world. And he goes, what are you, an alien? I was like, what are you doing, Fat Gum?
Yeah.
Like, I have this weird little comedy crush on Fat Gum. Ever since he's like, yeah, Night Eye, maybe it's into cutesy girl stuff. Different strokes for different folks. Like, ever since then, like,
you love that.
Fat Gum just makes me giggle.
And
so he's monologuing with this fucking villain. And the villain's like, yeah, on your guys' planet, you guys don't understand. Our planet? Are you an alien? I was like, Fat Gum, you know he's not.
He's here to kill you.
I was like, you're so silly, Fat Gum. He's clearly from Earth.
And it was so random. He's so random.
I know. It's great. I fucking love him. I fucking love me some Fat Gum, dude.
Yeah.
Are you an alien?
Are you all right?
It was so funny.
It wasn't that funny. Jeez.
Okay. I got a pain in my chest and I can't breathe.
Bruh.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, but Side note to the earphone bitch, I do think that Dark Shadow was a good idea to have out there because he was actually doing some shit.
Yeah,
And
flying
the
around.
fact that Dark Shadow can punch motherfuckers in the face too.
Yeah. So
Pretty dope.
I
That's a
did want
dope
to talk
quirk.
about one thing. I just realized I had this written down in the notes. This is actually something I don't like that they did. It just started this season, but they started about all these fucking extra quirks having their own personalities.
Yes. Glad you brought that up.
Like, don't get me wrong. If
They're
we
holding him
talk about
back.
yeah, if we talked about this being a thing from the beginning, zero problems with this. Zero.
None.
Double O.
Let him have it.
Assassin.
Let him have
All
it,
right.
Kami Hashira.
We do not have problems with that if you are consistent. Be consistent or be nothing, you piece of trash. All right.
Fuck
Don't
you.
drop in season 7. All right. Don't drop in season 7.
Fuck
Don't
you.
do it. And then all of a sudden, quirks have their own personalities.
Fuck you. Tell us earlier.
Are you an alien?
How did I know you were gonna bring him back?
Maybe just into cutesy girl stuff. Different
Okay.
strokes for different folks.
It's like, dude, I asked you how you like the toga fight, man. Why are you bringing that up? No,
great.
I agree. They having the quirks like hold, and they're like, he's like, they're trying to hold me back like Star and Stripe did, but it's not gonna work. And I'm like,
Yeah.
when the fuck? I thought Star and Stripe had the like unique ass quirk that could do that.
When she did it, when she was the
It
one who
made
did it, it made
perfect
sense
sense.
because she had that ability to tell inanimate things to do shit like that, and
So
that's
she
fine.
had her quirk do that.
Yeah, she told my quirk, "Hey, you will defy it."
You'll
And that was
defy
their
all
way.
quirks.
And I just thought that was the way they showed the audience that she was doing that.
And
Now
another
it's a thing.
and another like makes no sense part to this is she did it and it was destroying the same quirks that were now holding him back. So her quirk was destroying all the quirks he had, but now some of the quirks he has are now trying to hold him back. How does that make sense?
It doesn't. That's how.
So not on top of them not explaining that season 1, they also set it up to where it doesn't make sense.
And it's funny because right after this note, you know what I have?
What?
On my notes, I have bye-bye Endeavor arm.
Oh!
Chop that shit off. Good night arm, dude.
Oh, shit.
I was like, yo, these people are getting fucked up. Like, I do
Endeavor
like
is.
that. I do like that about the fight. Like, all these fights, like, they're getting fucked up.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Miss Midnight's dead.
Yep.
Like,
Bakugo got fucked up.
Fucking Ed Shot's fucked up now.
Yep.
Fucking
Best Genius is fucked up.
Best Genius. Yep, he's one lung short of a full set.
That one dude had to become Bakugo's heart.
Yeah, Ed Shot. That was Ed Shot.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
And
the guy's
then even Mr. Aizawa.
Aizawa's fucked up, lost an eye.
Like, I actually really like that because if you're fighting people this overpowered, you should be getting fucked up like this.
Yeah.
When you're 100%. Not as strong as them, like, there should be people here who are fucked up for life.
Yeah.
And that is definitely the case here.
Yeah.
Dude, that bunny bitch.
And that bunny bitch is not only
God
sexy.
Lord, she just got some bad luck, man.
Yeah, but she needs to stop running around kicking motherfuckers in the head.
It's not working.
Like scissor kicks people in the fucking head.
Not the right ones, because it has not gone well for her.
You can scissor kick me in the head anytime. She's sexy as hell.
She's a bunny.
You don't like bunnies?
Not like that.
Okay. All right. You don't like bunnies that are thick as hell. All right.
I mean,
fair enough.
I've seen some thick ass bunnies in my day. Never once was I like that bunny thick as hell. I tell you what.
Yeah. But
what do you think? Real quick, last bit. Remember, he took the Airy juice.
Right.
He took Airy secret stuff.
And then made him
that's wild. So he's done. He's gonna die.
Yeah. He's like, this isn't gonna stop.
Yeah, he's like, this will stop time exists. This is a Hail Mary. This is the
Right.
final play he's
And
got.
that's what I was gonna say is like they did not explain shit about how the whole connection with Shigaraki is gonna work or how it works. And then I was like, well, how could All For One try to still steal someone's quirk when 99% of himself is now in Shigaraki, who can
Yeah, it
also steal
fucking.
quirks?
They're not doing a very good job here of explaining it. It's it's funny because we do these pods, and every time like we get really deep into one and we start talking about pros and cons, like a lot of times most animes I enjoy.
Mhm,
This one I really like this anime, and
mhm,
then we talk about it, and I talk about all the holes in it, and I'm like
mhm.
that kind of sucks. And
Yes,
then I
it
start
does.
watching it again, and I literally forget about all the shit that sucks. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I love this shit.
No, and I mean,
But it's
again,
but you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like it's
I'm
interesting to.
For the pod's sake, I'm trying to like always think, how could I make the show better, or how could I make the episode better in my own head, to where I could be
Right.
like, if he did this, that would have been cool. In my
Yeah,
opinion,
I am
if
cool.
if he did
Yeah,
that, that would have been cool. If he
that
said
was cool.
"ouch" when he lost his arm,
You were stuck on that,
that
huh?
would have been dope. All right,
So we
Fat
got
Gum.
ouch, and now we got this.
Hey,
Hey,
different
different strokes for
strokes,
different
different
folks.
folks.
For different folks.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
say it like that, or don't say it at
No,
all, bitch.
I can say it however the fuck I want to say it.
I will stab you.
Do it, Toga.
Ooh, say less.
What?
All
Excuse
right.
me?
So we're on
The
the main
Shigaraki
card,
fight.
right?
Yeah.
The main card. Which
What did you think of the whole fight
so
up
they
until
started talking like the fucking hands thing.
weird? It's not a
Stupid.
quirk. It's not a
It's
quirk.
stupid.
I was
It's
like,
so stupid.
is he not allowed to use quirks? They have Aizawa's eyes on him with.
Yeah, so it's funny because so I started watching it and I wrote down what is this fucking singularity everybody they keep fucking mentioning because they brought it up like fucking 30 times throughout the whole show. And then I was like they better bring it up. They do. And they explain it out and it's fucking stupid. They're like, yeah, it just means your body evolves as the quirk is evolving. I was like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I was like, you guys made a big deal out of this, and you guys were like, all right,
Yeah,
yeah.
because that doesn't really make sense. That's not really
Stupid.
saying anything.
Yeah, it's not saying anything at all.
It really isn't.
Like
Like,
fuck, dude.
it makes sense, but it makes no sense. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, they evolve with their quirk, right? And they're like,
Yeah.
no, but their body evolves with it. It's like, okay, well, what does that mean, you fucking
Yeah, why
piece
the
of
fuck
shit?
does he have 500 hands
Right.
if he's not evolving with a quirk because his quirks aren't
And
working?
his quirk has nothing to do with multiple hands.
Yeah.
Or I guess it does, because he has the
Oh, when he does the touch.
like, well, he has a bunch of different hands on him. So maybe that was their way of saying he's a hand, like, you know what I mean?
He's got a hand.
I'm trying to
fetish.
give
You
them the
think
credit
that's
here.
It's not working. It's not working
I'm
because you
trying to
haven't
see
connected
what
the
they
dots
saw.
yet. I like to give artistic license to the artist.
And
And
and I love to,
I listen to smooth jazz in a bath of warm milk and
as
honey.
George so eloquently put it.
Oh, thank you, sir. George.
We just don't know what he has.
We just don't know what he has. God damn it, dude. But it's stupid.
Yeah, and
Bottom line, stupid.
it is, and everything about Shigaraki's been. We pretty much been consistent on that being like, all right, he
now
nothing makes sense with him.
With that being said, great explosion, murder, god, dynamite is a motherfucking dude.
Well, I love how they were saying they're always getting his name wrong. He's always
and he corrects them in the middle of the fights. He's like, "Whoo, it's dynamite!"
They're
at
like,
the end.
dynamite, come on! And then he's like, it's explosive, crazy man.
Bro, the funniest thing in the world to me was, and I thought this was actually kind of cool, low key, because I remember when Best Genius was like, "What's your name gonna be?" He's like, "It's gonna be Great Explosion Murder," or whatever he thought it was gonna be at the beginning, and he was like, "You're a fucking child."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Pick a better name. Come back to me when you pick that name."
Aizawa.
And then he comes out with Great Explosion Murder God Dynamite. And then the Best Genius was the same person who was like, "Hey, come to me when you pick a better name, you fucking child." Actually called him by his hero name instead of Bakugo after everything he did. I was like, that's kind of fucking cold. That means he respects him as a motherfucking hero.
Right.
That shit was fucking dope.
Yeah, the
When he
whole
was like,
like
when he gets all fucked
Ultra
up and he's like,
Instinct.
yeah, he was like, faint left, go right.
Yeah.
I was like, I know
Ultra Instinct.
Now, when he
I like
first said that,
it's the autonomous Ultra. Go ahead.
yeah, when he first said that, did you know what he was doing immediately?
Yeah. He was
Yeah,
playing
I was
out the
all in.
moves. Yeah.
I was all in. I was like,
100%.
oh, this nigga's figured him out.
Yeah.
Oh, he's about to go back for some.
And
He's
how
about to go
predictable
back
could
for
you
some.
be?
Bakugo's my
for him
motherfucking
to-
dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my motherfucking dude
No,
right
yeah.
there.
I wish they would have explained his sparks a little bit more. I think it's just like an
Yeah.
extension of his body, right? Like his palms
Well, it's his sweat.
instead of his
It's
palms.
the sweat.
But yeah, but he does
but
it
the
from
actual spark.
each
Yeah.
part of his
Yeah.
body. So
Sweat glands.
cool though. I mean, it was dope. It was a dope moment. But he didn't do anything.
In the grand scheme of things,
he did absolutely nothing
if
like
we're
everyone
splitting
else.
hairs,
Everyone else
splitting
has
hairs
done
here.
nothing. Nothing has gotten done so far.
lemillion did something.
Yeah, showed him his ass.
Clap them cheeks, nigga. Smile.
But I will say, that's what I love about this anime is they show you real quick a strong quirk can be very weak. You know, when it meets
Against
the right opponent. And I was thinking the same shit. I was like, where's Lemillion? Why don't they have him helping fight Shigaraki?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, what the fuck he's gonna do? Punch him in the face? He can't touch him. And
Yeah,
I mean, he can touch him, but he can't hurt him punching him in the face.
Right. I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
He can regen.
Yeah.
What is a punch to the face gonna do? So I was like, all right. Yeah, that makes sense. I respect it.
Yeah, Lemillion's a fucking dude though. I did appreciate that, especially because I didn't know what he was gonna do. So he's going under, and he's like, "We got to stop him for 5 seconds, or whatever it was.
Or you got to
2
distract
seconds.
him
2 seconds,
so that way he can't get out of the dome.
Yeah, so
That's
you got to.
wild.
We're gonna turn off the dome. You got to distract him for 2 seconds. I did fuck with that because they were like, "How the fuck are we gonna do that?" And I was like, "I like this because 2 seconds is a lot longer than people think it is, and this motherfucker here is a problem." So I did like that they made that a big deal. But with that being said, when he was like, "Oh no, I gotta find a way. I'm the only one that can do it," I was like, I genuinely didn't know what he was gonna do.
Yeah.
And then when they cut back to fucking
Deku,
Night Eye.
Night Eye. Oh,
When they cut back to Night Eye, and Night Eye's like was like smile for the world. I was like, is this corny ass nigga gonna come up smiling?
Yeah.
I was like, he's just gonna pop out of the ground and be like, and
But
I was like, oh no, he's gonna tell a joke.
Yeah.
He's gonna tell a joke. I was like, this nigga's gonna pop up and tell a joke. Watch. And then he clapped them cheeks, dude. I laughed so goddamn hard.
Yeah.
I laughed so fucking hard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's no fat gum. But it was pretty good.
Did you like that they didn't show Deku until he punched him? Or would you have liked them to have shown him getting closer and closer like they kind of did with Goku getting closer and closer?
I was fine with this.
Like you didn't want to see him pass through the barrier and like, all right, them go, all right, undo the barrier now.
I didn't care. I wouldn't have cared for that.
Okay. You just you just like seeing Lemillion's butt.
I like them cheeks, man.
Just say it, man.
Cake. He's caked up.
He's sitting right up there.
Caked up.
Let him out.
Yes, sir.
I should have gotten that. Him just being.
I want that.
Shigaraki going.
Right on a poster right here.
Oh, Shigaraki.
Ooh. All turned on and shit.
His nose bleeds.
Yeah. But nice. But no, I would have so if they would have showed it, I would have been like, that's fine. I literally would have had the same reaction to it. If they would have showed him trying to get there, I'd have been like, that's fine. But
it would have been cool to
I
see
think
him
I'd prefer it this way.
It slow mo, like he gets into it, just makes it, and then he fucking Falcon kick.
Yeah, you're stuck on that Falcon thing, huh? I'm playing a lot of Smash Bros, little bro.
You don't like Smash Bros?
I love Smash Bros. That's why I was asking.
Then shut the fuck
up.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh shit! Fucking A. What'd you think overall of the first half of the season?
It's good. It's just good. I'll give it a just good. like a good grading. It's not great. It didn't blow my
Yeah.
mind in any way, but seeing Deku get there, I'm like, all right, okay, it's time to go to work. So he better
Yeah.
get to working.
Yeah, I'd
I'm
give it.
curious about that quirk.
See, I've been stuck. I was like, am I gonna give this like a B or a B plus? And I think I'm gonna give it a
Okay,
B.
so you're not gonna tell me to give it a grade. You're gonna tell me what you think, and then you're gonna give it a grade. What
Yeah.
the fuck, dude?
You have a choice. You can do whatever you want. With
Why
what
wouldn't
you
we
think.
let it be
It's
like
what you think, nigga.
so that way we can clip it and it'll be like grades that we give the season.
All right, let's roll it back.
Let's roll it back.
All
Ask
right,
me the
Blackie.
question again. Yeah, go ahead.
Blackie. All right,
Go ahead.
so we're
What's
we're
up,
about
man?
wrapping up the show.
Yes, we
All
are.
right. So
what's your final question?
I want you to give me your final thoughts on.
Okay, really?
Ah, god damn it!
Shit!
No, shit! This fucking thing sucks.
What do you grade the
To
season
play
so
us
far?
out, what does that mean?
To end the show?
So, what would you?
Grade.
What grade would you give
Jesus,
the
spit it
first
out.
half of this season?
I'd give it a B. Go ahead.
You're the fucking worst.
Well, including
B,
what I
Dan.
said before.
Okay.
B.
Yeah, I'm torn. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with a solid B.
Yeah.
Not a soft B, not a hard B, just a
Are
solid
we are we talking about the same B or?
I don't know.
You sure it's not a D?
Whoa.
Whoa, what did I mean by that? We're so out of pocket.
I don't know.
Like and subscribe.
No, yeah, I definitely got to give it a solid B. Solid B. It was good. It's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like at this point, we're in season 7. This is everything the show has always been.
Yeah. They are who we thought they were.
Yeah. Let them off the hook. Let them off the hook.
Yeah, I'm excited for the second half though.
They
I'm
left off
with the Falcon Kick and Deku, and I'm excited to see Deku use all of his quirks. Apparently he's learned every single one now.
Yeah,
so
apparently.
I want to see him turn into like All Might a little bit and like start going ham.
Yep,
but we'll see. Because like I still don't even understand what All Might's actual quirk was, because didn't he kind of manifest his own? Because he didn't have a quirk.
I don't think he manifested his own. I think
he just used somebody else's.
I'm assuming. I don't fucking know, man. It's still quite not. I'm not quite 100.
And then the quirks within One for All also evolved. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, any last words?
No, just we appreciate you guys, every single fucking one of you. I think we're at 734, 35 subscribers, maybe
somewhere around there.
Which fucking we're getting up there.
Almost to 1,000. Get us to 1,000, baby.
We want to get to 1,000. We're definitely trying to.
Real friend tells a friend.
Out. That's right, baby. That's my line, but that's okay. You can take it.
I'm gonna go ahead and take it.
Yeah.
Who took my intro? Yeah, I took your outro, buddy.
I did.
Enjoy your band, buddy.
I hope you die slow. So
I'm telling
you better not tell me.
Well, I don't think you should talk to me like that.
You suck. You may finish out.
All right. Yeah, appreciate you guys as always. Love the comments. We gotta comment more on our pod episodes. Take it easy on our shorts.
Subscribe, comment. Real friend tells a friend.
All right. Yeah, your boy Blackie Chan, out of pocket.
Comedy House, sure. We out.
We out.